Say hi to RJ. Say hi to RJ. Say hi to RJ. Oh. Oh. She's very mad right now. She's like, how dare you? How dare you? I know. Life is the worst. It's the hardest thing. She's gonna attack me. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? Because remember, I'm the guy with treats. You remember that? She's like, I don't really care. Oh, sweet girl. I think she wants to be put down. What do you think, guys? That's so funny. That's so funny. Alright. Click the redirect. I'm going to head over to the computer. If you're still watching, please head over there. Thank you for hanging out. Everybody who did, please subscribe if you haven't. Please like this video or head over to the new live stream. It should redirect you. If it doesn't, I got another live stream up going from my computer. Thank you to everybody who has joined. Thank you to all the new people, all the old homies. I love you all. I'll see you in 1 second with better audio. Let's go! Woo! Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's see if this just goes. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the camera's all weird, but here. That's okay. That's okay. We can get the camera working again, right? We can make it work. We can make it work. Thank you for everybody who... Shout out to Lowflit, first homie in the chat. Means a lot to me, my guy. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, click the hearts, all that fun stuff. While I get my webcam all working, and it's not, and we'll do that, and then we do this, and then it doesn't work, which is a bummer. We'll get it to work, I promise. I swear. I swear. Let's go. Let's go. I'm a genius. I'm a freaking genius, you guys. Can you believe it? After a year and a half of streaming, I know how to get my camera to work eventually. Oh, yeah. I'm a pro. It worked for a second. Thank you, guys. What up? Oh, no. Let's go. Let's go. We got this. We've done it. Guys, we've done it. We've managed to do it. We're live on the internet. What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming through. I'm in a closet right now. Why are you in a closet, Montage? Shout out to Montage. Oh, that's awesome. They're going to hear you typing on your phone. You better turn off your sound on your phone. Oh, damn it. Check. Check, 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 check. How about now? That's what's up. Shout out to Montage. Shout out to Montage. Thank you, Montage. Thank you, RJ, for letting me know. Like I said, I've only been streaming for a year and a half, You guys can expect me to know what I'm doing. I was so proud of myself for getting a camera hooked up, and then you guys are amazing for sticking with me, even though I'm bad at this. I have 34.4K in my bank account in Minecraft. That's what's up. Yo, thank you for coming over from the mobile stream to this one. I appreciate that shit so much. You guys are amazing. We have expectations, Sean. I hope your expectations are extremely low. I've tried to set the bar as low as possible. I've never claimed to be good. I'm not good at streaming or making music. I'm not good. I shouldn't be on the internet. Yo, thank you for supporting. No worries, Montage. Montage is currently playing hide and seek, so shout out to Montage for coming through. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Got a little warmed up on the piano for like half hour, 45 minutes. Thank you for that. Yes, no broke boys. You know what? After yesterday, I'm okay with some broke boys. There's enough homies that aren't broke boys that make up for the broke boys. I love everybody, I've decided. You know, we were thinking about going toxic on the channel and just starting to yell at everybody, but I've reconsidered. We're going to allow a few broke folks. We're okay with that. We just need the folks with money to step it up. He found me. Montage, I mean, that is the thing about hide and go seek, is eventually, if you're not found, you still gotta come out, you know? Absolutely. White Lotus is an incredible human being. But you all are incredible human beings. Like, I don't want to minimize White Lotus's contribution, because we all know that that's absolutely incredible. But I don't want to take away just the people who are in the chat who don't have any money, who can't donate, have their own financial issues that they're dealing with. I don't want you guys to ever feel like I don't care about you all, because like it's all part of the same thing. I've only continued to do this channel because of the support of you guys, and that's not because you sent money. It's because you showed up and you brought love and you brought good energy, and that means something to me more than the money. And it's a perfect example of how, like, if you lead with like positivity and love and all that shit, which I'm trying desperately to do even when I fail, that like good things happen. And it's been a good lesson for me too, because like you guys have seen me crash out live. Travis Scott Burger, yo, shout out to I Do Be Farting. But like you've seen me stress out about not having enough viewers or the algorithm or whatever, and like this has taught me where it's like, man, I'm getting mad love, and people are sending me real money, and not because I have 800 people in the chat, and not because I'm popular and all this crazy shit. It's because they care about what I'm doing and they like the vibe, or whatever it is, whatever reason it is, just pity or whatever. Like there's something there, and it means something, and it's special. So I just thank you to everybody. Thank you to White Lotus. Thank you to RJ. Again, people have spent real money. RJ has dropped 100+ gift memberships, almost $200 in gift memberships if I'm correct, which I can't even like fathom. And the fact that there are people donating in such generous ways, I'm fucking humbled. I'm like gassed up too, obviously, but I'm also humbled, where I'm like, man, it is not a reason to start being like leaning more into the money. To me, it's almost a reason to lean less and less into the money and less into the numbers, less into the views, less into like whatever. Connecting with individual people is the true thing there. That's why I try to remember everyone's name. Kiki and Loflit and Montage and RJ. We've all had conversations about life and where we're going and what we're doing and how we're feeling and the struggles that we're going through. And there are younger generations, younger folk and older folk and the middle and all different genders and all different identities and races and places in the world. And I'm sorry to be like, I guess it's not very like profound to be like, you guys, the internet is everybody. But tapping into something, the energies that we're doing here with the music and the live stream and everything, it's like there's something there. We know when we see good people. See, like, oh, RJ, like I've never had such a direct confirmation that like what I'm trying to do and my approach to things, it works. Because I always wonder, I have a lot of success. I have a lot of money that comes in and from my like job. I mean from jobs and stuff like that. But like, you know, I still struggle with like not getting the kind of recognition. This is more than anything to have people be like, dude, we see it, we're watching it. It's not even necessarily quantifiable. It's not something I can explain. I can't like say like this is the mission statement other than like love and art and creation and trying to identify with other people and get through the day, get through life. Just means a lot to me. And it's also probably very good for me to be able to talk about stuff like this too. We made this yesterday. Man, I'm hungry, but what's up, Montage? Montage said, "Gah, Vadet, all rapper and singer say my name. Maybe they rap about me. If that true?" As much as we mean to you, you mean just as much to us. Yo, that's so kind, bro. Vadet is coming around with his English, man. Shout out to Vadet Dermaz. I am sorry about the language barrier that we have, but it's all love. Love to Vadet from the United States to you. Thank you, RJ, for those kind words, man. Travis Scott Burger. Montage is referencing our homie I Do Be Farting, one of our Canadian homies. She donated a bunch of money yesterday, like $30 in super chats, and one of the super chats simply said Travis Scott Burger, and it cracked me up. It's so funny. I love you guys. The goofiest people. Like, that's the other thing that I love, is I'm like, man, my whole life I've been kind of goofy, a little bit goofy, and it's interesting to go through that because like this channel is a little goofy, full of kind of goofy people, and I love it. I'm like, it's weird to think that there are like guys out there that are like trying hard to be like really tough online, where they're like maxing out their jaws and stuff or whatever the hell is going on there. And then I'm over here like, hey guys, blah, 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 and people are like, here's hundreds of dollars. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it my way. I want this to be a positive environment and kind of a counter to what all the negative shit that seems to be going on all over the place. Thank you, RJ. Montage, you still hiding? Guys, also, if you haven't, please click the thumbs up. Please click the hearts. Let's try to get to 10 likes on the video. And please, if you're a gray name or if you're new to the channel, say what up in the chat. Everybody's super kind, super nice. Please feel free to join the Discord, where you can see pictures of my little cat. Oh, thank you, RJ.
I got nothing left. 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 I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I got nothing. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I got. I got nothing left. I got nothing left.
Uh-oh.
I got nothing.
Why is that? Uh-oh. That scared me so much. All my VSTs had disappeared for a second. That was freaky. What the hell? That scared the bejesus out of me. I guess nobody can see the guitar, can they? And V's not on the cat cam. Says zoom out. Zoom out. Hey, destroy the boss. Yo, shout out to Big Bong. I got nothing left but echoes on my chest. Everywhere you said, still ringing like a test. Gave you all I had, took work, yeah. Now I'm saying it's hard for regret. Dude, okay, RJ. Let me see. Let me. You know what? All my VSTs are not loading. Hold on. I'm going to quit Ableton and restart. I'm not stopping the stream, but I am going to stop the music for a second here. Okay, I don't know. A couple weird things happening. The Streamlabs is being weird. Both my cameras keep not being able to be operating at the same time, and also all my VST plugins seem to be not working from the last time. So I'm gonna try this again. Little concerning. Thank you to everybody for letting me know about that stuff, though. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, everything's back. We're good. That was a little scary. I don't know why I did that.
I got nothing left.
That explains everything seemed quiet, and it's because I didn't have any of my effects on it. So I changed it, not realizing. I didn't realize for quite a long time that none of my plugins were working. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you for dealing with my technical difficulties there for a second. I apologize for that, you guys. You guys are very kind.
I got nothing left. 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 I got nothing left.
So that $2 donation only took off about a little bit of health from White Lotus. Well, you know, I never posted on the Discord that I was online. I gotta go though, so I'll see you later. Y'all, shout out to Kiki. Appreciate you, homie. Kiki's a real one.
I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. We got nothing.
Let's not put this fuzz. Let's take a different. Let's put something.
Nothing left. got nothing left. I got nothing left. I got nothing left.
I never play guitar standing up. Should I try that? Yo, I appreciate y'all. What up, VR? What up, J. Ross? What's up, Oscar? I did see those chocolate chip cookies, bro. And I've said this many times on the chat. If you send pictures or you talk about delicious food, I want a cut. I deserve a cut. This has happening too much. People have been talking about delicious food. Angry Otter comes in and he talks about pork belly and ramen and delicious like burgers and stuff. And we got Wayne Bouchard who comes in talking about delicious sandwiches. I've become a tyrant on this channel, and I demand, if you guys are eating delicious food and you mention it in the chat, you have to give me some. It's only fair. Train go choo choo, what up, Oscar? Yo, how's the gala, my dude? Yes, I won. What about Person? Where's wait, was Person here? I didn't see him. Yo, shout out to Kane. Did I miss Person? Shout out to Untitled. Mr. VR, shout out to Loafless, shout out to Kiki. Shout out to everybody who's been coming through. I just pinned his comment, Loaf. Here's with my tea and biscuits with a show music. Kane, man, I appreciate you coming through, homie. Train go choo choo, shout out to Alpine. Tea and biscuits for you. No, my gala now, I gotta wait till March 2027. What? Oh, cause it's over? Shout out to all my cheese beavers, all my cheebers. That's what we call the homies. I don't know where it came from, but it's stuck all these months later. I will never know your I know you. I know your favorite animal. Now I gotta live in sadness knowing it won't be great for don't worry, Oscar. Now you just gotta go find where all the other trains are. Yo, I just bought some smoked white cheddar. Let's go. What's up, Mad Loco? Yo, shout out to Mad Loco, the homie. How you doing? How's the car, man? You get that car fixed yet? Bro, I just had some issues with my car, and I thought of you, bro. I was like, fucking hey, man. Can we catch a break? You know? Oh. Can't a homie catch a break? What cheese street? So a few months ago, I went to the Mars Cheese Castle here in Wisconsin, and I live streamed it just for a bit, and then I got super self-conscious because I was around a bunch of weird white people, a bunch of old white people. It's not that they're white; it was just that they're old. It's supposed to be ready tomorrow. Oh. See, my issue is my engine, so I'm worried about that. But I think it's okay. I got it fixed. I think it was something much easier fixed than I thought, luckily. But it still cost me an extra $100. I'm not totally sure. I got an oil change, and everything was fine before my oil change, and then after the oil change, when I came to a stop, and I had my foot on the brake, my engine would kind of like accelerate, or like it would be like almost like I was tapping on the gas even when I wasn't. But they poured in some stuff into the engine, and that cleaned my fuel injectors or something. I think I just had dirty fuel injectors because I waited too long to get an oil change. And it's been working ever since, so like, it's not that it wasn't working, but it was like doing weird shit, but it seems fixed. Shout out to Oscar. I will live in harmony. Alpine, how you doing, brother? What's up, Brayden? I don't know. Mad Loco. They were like, it's 100. I don't think I should have done that, but also I had no other option, and I needed it fixed. And I also was kind of like, man, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna make them pay for it. I don't know. I called like 2 other mechanic people that I know, And they were kind of like, I don't know, go in there, see what you can do. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. It's a tax write-off, to be honest. So I wasn't too worried about it, and I put it on my company card, so it's not like the worst thing. But I definitely got fleeced. Like, definitely, like, they fucked up, and then they charged me more to get it fixed. Like, it was one of those, I'm not going to call them out, but one of those instant oil change places. It was, but it worked, it fixed, and that's all I really cared about. I was like, you know what, I could spend a bunch of time arguing with them about why I shouldn't pay for it, how they should pay for it, get all mad, or I could just pay $100 and let it slide off my back like it's nothing. Money solves all problems. Doing decent except for dropping about $300 this month on equipment. Girl, I feel you, Alpine. I just spent $100 to fix my car after spending $60 on an oil change. Braden says, I like watching credits after the movie. Why is it? You say that like it's like a bad thing. You should watch the credits. People like me are in the credits at the end of movies and shit. I always sit through the whole credits and read about like who the PAs were and who the best boy grip, who was the boom operator. I love the details. I know, I wish I had like a garage. I just have a parking space in my apartment building lot. So I don't really have anywhere to work on cars, even if I wanted to. And I've just never spent my time learning cars, unfortunately. And I think that if, when I get a house and when I get like a garage where I can actually I want to learn how to do my own oil change, do some of the basic maintenance on a car. It's like, I hate it. I'm like, I know I could figure it out. Not to say that, mechanics know shit. But it's like, I just need to be able to lift my car up, really. I know, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think they're difficult. It's literally just like, I don't want to lay down in my parking lot when there's like, there's not any space. You know what I mean? Like, there's cars all over. Like, it'd be a thing, so. But I'm with you, dude. Like, that's one of the things where I'm like, I know I could do it. It's not even like, oh, I wouldn't know what to do. It's like, no, you change the oil. And again, I got mad respect for mechanics and all the oil change people. I know they know their shit. I'm proud of them. I'm not talking shit, but like, I can do it myself. If I can play the guitar and the piano, I can do an oil change. Excuses. If you saw how tiny my parking lot is, you'd understand. Yeah, I don't feel like laying down in the middle of my fucking parking lot on my back. I'm gonna learn you an oil change.
I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I got nothing left.
Thank you, Vadet. I gotta go. Good to be here. Yo, shout out to Untitled VR. I'm sorry I haven't bought VR yet, brother. All right. I don't usually spend a lot of time playing guitar. That was fun. What's up, TikTok Patriot? What's up, Egan? Or what's up? I called him Egan. What's up, Braden? What's up, J. Ross? Yo, thank you for coming through, guys. If you have a gray name, please make sure you got gifted memberships turned on. You click the join button, you toggle on. There's 3 little white dots. You click that, toggle on, receive gift memberships. A bunch of homies in the chat like to gift memberships, so make sure you got that turned on. Don't forget to click the thumbs up also, guys. Let's try to get to 15 likes if we can. That'd be sweet. That'd be dope. Also, where's my coffee? You want to know what instrument I play? Yeah, what do you play, Braden? Free gifts. What's up, Kane? How you doing, bro? How we feeling? How we doing? How we been? How we feeling? How we doing? Y'all, my friends. Confetti. Love. Gratitude. What should I have for lunch? I'm hungry. The xylophone? I wish. Yo, have you ever seen people play like the xylophone for real, where they have 4 mallets at the same time, and they're playing like, it's insane. Yo, shout out to RJ. Thank you for the jewels, bro. Thank you, J. Ross. A bunch of these we just made in the last few days. We kind of went through a bit of a creation moment. Quattra. Yeah, I have so much respect for people that play like the xylophone. And what's the other one? The marimba. The marimba. Do you play marimba? I do, sir. Do you play marimba? I do, sir. Xylophone. Ooh, salad. I don't know. I kind of want poke. I had a burger. I had a bad boy burger last night. I was a bad boy. A bad boy. I eat anything from the sea. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, although I will say, I've had oysters, and actually I didn't hate them as much as I thought I would hate them. But if I don't know if I would seek them out again. And also, somebody said that that oysters are like some of the dirtiest, like one of the most likely foods that you'll get food poisoning from. But also, like, you know, who cares? What do you clean out your system a little bit? RJ, what's your favorite fish? What's everyone's favorite fish? Here in my home state, fish fries are a big thing, so I do like a nice piece of fried cod, some white fish. I have 1 verse or 2 verse on the song. Can you please explain? I mean, I would say go for 2 verses, Vadette. I like chicken, fish, rice, up to you, hell yeah. Fish cakes. What are fish cakes made of? Cod. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, see, I'm hungry. You know I'm hungry when I start asking questions about food and yelling at everyone about food. Salmon, a red snapper, hell yes. Ugh. Mahi is like a dude in Florida too. A good mahi, like, ooh. You know, I forgot about that. That was one of the things that when I was many years ago, I did a ad campaign for the Florida Department of Tourism after the oil spill in the Deepwater Horizon thing. And they had a whole thing because half of the state, you know, was covered in oil on the beaches, but the other half was fine. And so they were having a real problem where nobody was going to Florida for tourism to vacation because they thought that all Florida was screwed up because of the oil spill. And they were like, yo, yeah, it's messed up over here, but everything over here is fine. So we did all these things where every single day at 5 a.m, we shot an ad in the morning. We said, hey, look, we're out on the beach. We had like a host who's actually the guy who was the host on that is the guys I'm working on. He directed the short film that I'm currently working on. His name's Dan Aho. He is a very talented actor, creative person in general, actor, director, and he was actually in the movie Contagion. He's the first guy who got sick in the movie Contagion. That's his. Actually, he's done better stuff, but I feel like that was something that everybody might be like, oh yeah. He's like wearing a hat. He's got like a busted up nose. But yeah, he was the host for that, and every morning we went out, and they were like, well, "Hey, we're fine," and it was tough because we were waking up at 5 a.m. and all this stuff. But I got to see a bunch of Florida that I've never seen at really beautiful times, and I got to eat a ton of really good fish. Oh, it's so good. You know, when people talk shit about Florida, you know, and I get it because Florida's full of crazies. Although every state is full of crazies, and most of the reason that Florida gets a bad rap is because of their open records law that other states don't have. So it seems like people are more crazy from Florida just because of their laws. But also, I think there's something in the water. Maybe it's all the fish. Maybe there's just like a lot of mercury in the fish that is getting to free mahi, free mahi. Not all of it. Right. RJ's a perfect example of the homies that are actually there are good people, chill people in Florida. So Florida Man. Did you see that show Florida Man, RJ? The one that just came out where they like do recreations of. It's pretty funny. I know. I'm hungry too. Bing bong. Xylofish. Braden. What's up, Braden? The 65-pound king salmon I caught in Alaska was the only water creature I enjoyed eating. Buttered, lemoned, blackened. Dude, 65 pounds, bro? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a crazy amount? That's wild. Also, if you're new to the channel, please say what up in the chat. Please subscribe. Make sure you have gift memberships turned on. Everybody who has a gray name, we have a lot of homies that gift membership, so please sign up for that. Please click the thumbs up, click the likes. Also, a new thing that I've been trying to like talk to people about is like each of us have the ability to hype up 3 videos a week. There's a new button after a video is posted that says hype. So if you guys can, I mean, if you're able to, like, if you don't, it's no big deal. I don't know what it does, but you have the ability to hype up videos. So I always would appreciate it if anybody's able to. I took a half hour to reel in. That's crazy, bro. Damn, chat made me hungry. Now I'm on my way to grab some wings. RJ! Ugh. I'm so hungry now. I want chicken wings so bad. What's the favorite? What's the move with chicken wing flavors? Do I like lava lamps? Braden, I had one for many years. Why? I think I still have my lava lamp somewhere. Yo, thank you for the hearts and the likes, you guys. I appreciate the hell out of that. We're almost at 15 likes. If we can get a couple more thumbs up on the video, we'll be at 15 likes, and then my life will feel complete, and I'll have meaning. Bro, when the car gets here, I'm going to get food for real. Hot honey. Dude, RJ, you and I are like literally simpatico. Hot honey, bro. That's my... Dude, when you said chicken wings, the first thing I thought of, there's a local place called Stenny's, and they have the best hot honey wings I've ever had. I've had some like mediocre hot honey in my life. And which I think is like, how do you fuck that up? But I also don't cook, so I'm not going to talk shit. But they have the best hot honey wings in the state. I've tried like 25 different places that have hot honey. Maybe 7. Maybe I exaggerated a little bit. But you and I are the same person. You and I are the same person, RJ. You're just better at holding down a real job. What up, Joe? How you doing, brother? Hot honey, they are sticky. They're hard to eat, but man, I just throw caution to the wind. It's like when you eat ribs. Like if you're eating ribs in public, or if you're eating, like at a certain point, you just gotta like, fuck it. I'm gonna be full of sauce. You better hope that you're with a woman who loves you very much. I'm very lucky to have a girl who eats wings and gets dirty, down and dirty with me. That's the one thing. That's like almost the number one thing. Find a kind, loving, pretty woman. I mean, assuming that you're interested in women. Find a good-looking, sweet, pretty woman who will eat chicken wings and ribs without worrying about how she looks. And she won't care about how you look. Just two disgusting human beings shoveling slimy, barbecue-covered meat into their face. That's so funny. So when we have Bethune weeks here in Daytona. Bethune? Bethune? Or did you spell that wrong? I can't tell if that's called Bethune. Best hot honey wings. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yo, when me and the girl make it down to Florida, bro, RJ, I'm gonna take you out for drinks. Find a kind, pretty Brussels sprout. Yo, shout out to Braden for coming through, man. Braden always brings weird energy, and I appreciate it and respect it. Not bad. Joe, I know what Joe wants to hear. Word, I got you. I got you, Joe. There actually is auto-tune on my voice. If you, that's funny. This is no auto-tune at all. This is no auto-tune. This is with auto-tune, but I had auto-tune on. Sounds like a date to me. Hell yeah, bro. How you doing, you, Raj? I'm so sorry that you hate auto-tune, but it is kind of my lifeblood. So I apologize, brother, and I still appreciate you coming through. Matt Logo said, my ex was so dang picky. She didn't like barbecue, didn't like pasta or wings, and that is why she is your ex. You dodged a bullet there. You should be, I don't care how pretty she is. Yo, if she can't get down with one of those 3 at least. You know, like my girlfriend doesn't love fish. And I respect that. But she is such a sweetheart. She will be like, do you want to go get sushi? She'll suggest going to a place that has food that she doesn't like just because she knows I like it. And that is why I need everyone to donate in the chat so I can buy this girl a ring, by the way. I have neglected to say that that in addition to any money that is donated on this channel, that I will be putting back into the channel in terms of getting merchandise up getting a whole store set up so that you guys can buy paintings or music or whatever. I also am trying to buy my girlfriend a wedding ring. I'm trying to propose, and I'm not gonna do it with some cheap ass ring. I'm not trying to spend $25,000. I'm trying to get a ring I can upgrade, that I can start basic with, and just like maybe every year we add a rock or something. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Shout out to Brayden. You're a good one though, bro. I love sushi. I'm using a mouse for 2 years. I bought for $2.3. Hey, I just heard that. Congrats. Thank you, Cruel. I appreciate you. Yo, get her a ring pop. Yo, she's already suggested that. She's like, I told her I was gonna propose like Homer Simpson and give her an onion ring, and she was like, I'll do it. She's like, I'll say yes. That's the most interesting thing to me is like, in the past it's been like, everybody's been like, well, when you propose, it's like, is she gonna say yes? And I'm like, I've never had a doubt in my mind what her answer will be. All right, dude. What's up, J. Ross? I appreciate you, brother. Yo, if you have a gray name in the chat, please make sure you have gift memberships turned on. You can check this by wherever the button is that lets you join my membership tiers. Click on that. Click the button that says join. It won't automatically try to ask you for money. There is a three little white dots that you click on, and you can select having gift memberships on. Make sure those are on. Yuvraj says, buy property, sir. Yes. I want to get her a ring, and then we're trying to buy a house. We're already working on that. We're saving up the money. We got lots of plans. She might be in the chat. No, she's not in the chat. So I am going to be sending this to Max. I got nothing. He said made you look. No, she already knows. I tell her every day. And I also, every time that I have like an alcoholic beverage and I get a little tipsy, I explain to her that she's already mine, and she knows it. And I sound more controlling than I am. I'm very, very lucky. Plot twist, I'm not really RJ, I've been your girlfriend this whole time. That actually would explain your knowledge, your hot honey. Mess is gonna go viral to buy both. Hell yeah, bro. That's so funny. I would also be like, RJ, where'd you get all this money from, girl? That's so funny. Yo, shout out to Brayden, shout out to Bing Bong, shout out to RJ, shout out to Joe Master, shout out to Yuvraj, shout out to J Ross, shout out to Cruel the Kid. I appreciate all you. Shout out to Mad Loco. I'm just scrolling up here looking at all the homies. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Shout out to Kane. Shout out to Vodet. Shout out to Lowflit. Shout out to everybody, Ticked Off Patriot, everybody who came through, Untitled VR Player, Alpine, Kiki. I really appreciate everybody coming through again. Yo, what up, Angry Otter? Yo, Angry, did you see my post? Did you see what happened last night? Said the world will never know. Let's go. Let's go. Angry, we had yesterday, Angry, I don't know if you saw it. We had a $500 super chat donation from White Lotus. White Lotus sent $100 in a super chat, and I freaked out. And then about 10 minutes later, he sent $200 in a super chat, and I freaked the fuck out. And then about 10 minutes later, he sent another $200, and I almost started crying. I mean, I did cry. I didn't start bawling, but I couldn't. I got so emotional. I couldn't believe it. I've never experienced that, and you guys have all been so generous, and it was so, like, it blew me away, because I'm like, I've been so lucky to have so many people be so generous. So I've learned how to kind of maintain, when people are really generous, I'm like, but my jaw fucking dropped. It was $500 is crazy. Joe, you did. I thought of that when you said that. Joe, you were like, someday you're going to get a $499 donation. And I was like, hey man, I'm happy with just like, I'm happy with a free gift membership. Like, Angry Otter has donated so many gift memberships and sent so many gifts and super chats. Same with RJ. All you guys have supported, and it's just like blows my mind. The generosity, the support. I love you guys. Oh, believe me, White Lotus. I already told him, like, when I finally get the whole shop set up, he's getting a whole package of free shit for sure. $500 gets you free shit. Just so we're all clear. It wasn't 500. No, I know. I had to do a double take when he sent it, because I was like, wait, what? Because at one time I did get, somebody sent me like Bangladeshi rupees or something, and it was like 15,000 rupees, and it was like $1 or something, which was awesome. I'm not complaining, but it was like, for a second I was like, wait, did they just send me like, what the hell? That's so funny. It's okay, Loaf. As soon as you promote it and put it on your Spotify, hell yeah. I love cheeseburgers, Brayden. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And unfortunately, the only thing that is not a holdup, but it's like, I had such a slow last couple months that money's very tight right now. And also it takes about 60 days for the money to be dispersed. So I've had a really great couple months here on YouTube. And I've actually had a bunch of jobs. So like, the money's gonna be fine. I'm not really worried about it, but I just gotta wait till I'm liquid again, baby. You know what I mean? I mean, if you guys want to send money on Cash App, then I can be liquid quicker, but everything's good. I've been working on here. I've been doing my sound jobs. So we're good. I'm not worried. We're making dents in our debt. We're making progress in everything, man. So I'm sinking it back into the channel. But hey, that's the same spelling as my boyfriend, Brayden. How did I know that Angry Otter's boyfriend would be named Brayden? I knew. There's something in my head I knew. Cash App is in my bio. My Cash App and my PayPal donate links are there. I was kidding though. I was just kidding. You guys, I'm not begging for money. I'm extremely blessed and grateful, and I was mostly kidding. Now I feel like I was begging, and I didn't mean to do that. Wait, what's the DBD movie? What is DBD? Speaking of DBD, let's open the D&D song that we were working on. RJ, I believe I think I saw a picture of him on your Facebook, I think. When I went through all your photos when we first became Facebook friends. Dead by Daylight. Oh, there's going to be a Dead by Daylight movie? That's actually awesome. That's really cool. I want to get my coffee really quick. We're going to do a couple passes. This is a song I'm working on for I'm sorry, I missed all this. This is the song that I'm working for Mr. Big Bong's D&D campaign. All the villains and skins in DVD are mainstream characters, right? Yeah, yeah. How are they gonna pull that off? Who's directing it? I need to know. Dead by Daylight movie. Oh, it's gonna be a Blumhouse movie? Wow. David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick and Alexandra Aha. Aiming to bring the game's entity lore into the big screen. Has anybody... So I've played Dead by Daylight a few times, but not a lot. What is the entity lore? Can you explain that to me? Oh, the guys who wrote it are the people from The Conjuring. And Jason Blum and James Wan from Atomic Monster are producing it. Man, Blumhouse, dude. Blumhouse saved Universal. Do you know how you can put it on your homepage in the About section so people can just click the link and empty their wallets? You know, Joe, it is in my bio. I did choose to put the in the links. It's right up there. I have my Discord first, then I have my Spotify, then I have Cash App, SoundCloud, PayPal, Instagram, Bandcamp. Also, by the way, guys, to anybody in the chat, whether you're a member or not, if you want free music from me, click the link in my bio that takes you to my Bandcamp page. Everything on my Bandcamp is pay what you want. So if you want to download my music for free, when you buy it, just put in 0. You won't be charged anything, and you'll get the download codes for that to your email. All my albums are available for free. I believe. If they're not, let me know and I'll make sure they're changed. But I believe I changed them all to pay what you want. So very few good Blumhouse films. But it's not even that it'll be good, but that it'll make money. If James Wan is involved, it'll have a chance. I don't know much about James Wan. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, RJ. I was the one that told you? I don't remember that, no. Hold on, I gotta get my coffee here. If you haven't... Oh, we're at 21 likes, guys. Thank you so much for the likes. If you haven't clicked the thumbs up, please do. Shout out to Joe Master for helping me get there. I see you, Joe. I see you. I appreciate you. I know exactly what's going on. Do I recommend gambling? No. Do I like gambling? Yes. Am I very careful about gambling? Yes. Gambling is an extremely, it's just like anything, any vice. Moderation and controlling yourself. That goes for anything that you enjoy. You know, you can read a book too much if you're not going outside and getting vitamin D, you know? So I can't say I recommend it. Am I pious and say, no, thou shalt not do anything bad? Sometimes it's fun. I have found I enjoy taking the power away from money. I do like sometimes saying, you know what? You don't control me. I'm going to blow $100. And sometimes it's not on gambling. Sometimes it's on a meal. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I know I shouldn't pay all this money for some Brussels sprouts and a steak, but I'm taking my girlfriend out to dinner and I don't care. I don't care that this is going to hurt me financially. I want to enjoy life. And you can't take it with you. So enjoy stuff. Gambling can absolutely become a drug, and that is exactly why I say I can't recommend it. I can be yeah, I know, you told me about that, Angry. We were just talking about food. We were talking about fish, and we were talking about hot honey wings. I'm so hungry. That's the other thing. 100% what Angry says. People who look at gambling as I'm going to make it rich. Dangerous. Danger. Me and my girlfriend occasionally like to go to the casino, have a drink, maybe stick $50 in a machine, roll the dice a little bit. But you have to have a budget. You got to be careful as hell with it, man. Like it is dangerous, dude, and it can easily take over. So again, I am not recommending it. I do say enjoy your life, go experience things, have a little thrill, you know, go jump out of a plane occasionally, go try some weird food, go to a weird place, spend too much money on a vacation, you know, drop $50 on a game of blackjack one time, you know, live your life. But be careful, whether you're drinking, anything. Yes, I remember you, Jax. What's up, Unc? Jax always calls me Unc. When I'm in Vegas, I play penny slots one line and get drunk on the free drinks. See, the only thing that we changed our habit is we decided to not do pennies because we hate penny. Too many times did I play a slot machine of penny slots, and it's like you get to the feature and it goes and you get like $14, and I'm like, you know what? I'd rather play quicker, lose my money faster, and do it at like 5-cent denom, and actually possibly win some money. But again, what Bing? Why did you ask about the gambling? By the way, you trying to go to Vegas, homie? That's what we should do. We should have a stream meetup in Vegas. I'm a high limit room guy. I see, and that's where I'm like, I try to be careful with that, because that's how you get the big money, for sure. I have seen that shit with the $25 a spin type machines. I get those, and that is where the money comes. But that's also where you lose $1,000 like that, and I've never done that, and I'm too afraid. I think the highest spin I've ever done, I think, was like we were doing $5 or $6 spins a couple times. One time we were on a machine and I didn't realize that I was on my girlfriend and I were like, had been drinking, and she changed the denom to $1 to like look at what the bets was, and I just hit the button and I did an $18 spin, and my heart dropped, and I won exactly $18 back on that spin, and it was like the universe being like, cool it, buddy. Yes, I have to get my coffee. I'm free playing the casino already. Yes. Yeah, that's what we do need to do that. We should, let's all go to Vegas, guys. I haven't been to Vegas in like 15 years. My girlfriend's never been. That's probably a good place to propose, huh? Let me get my coffee. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. What video games do I play? I play Overwatch. I play a little bit of Fortnite. I play a little bit of Fortnite, a little bit of Call of Duty. But I really like Overwatch. I like Hearthstone on my phone. And I like dumb mobile games. I like mobile games that are like mindless as hell. The most money I walked away with from a casino was $28K, and it was from blackjack. Nice, dude. That's crazy. What was that, like with a real dealer or one of the electronic machines? My girlfriend and I like to do the electronic machines. We're both a little intimidated by actual dealers. I will probably be in Vegas in August. Hit me up on IG. I'm game. Angry, for real, might take you up on that. We were talking about going this summer. My papa wants to take me to Vegas first. Mr. Bing Bong, can your papa take all of us? Tell this man to get his coffee. Sorry, okay, I'm going. All right, here we go. Real dealers started with 2K, ended with 28K. That's crazy, RJ. Are you pretty good at blackjack? I've never. I'm like okay at blackjack, but I don't think I would ever say like I'm good at it. My papa is under my paycheck. What do you mean? For the flight. Look, everyone. Yeah, that's the original. I'm not a plane snob. I'll fly Frontier to Vegas for 50 and stay in an MGM comped room. That's what's up, dude. Yeah, I got my whole MGM rewards thing set up. But then we were like, you know, we were going to try and go, because my girlfriend, like, our anniversary, Valentine's Day, and her birthday are all the same day. So I wanted to go to Vegas for her birthday, but we were both like, you know what? Business sucks, money sucks right now. Let's save money and do it when we're more flush. Adds up. I work for Boeing. Wait, you work for Boeing? For real? I mean, we probably should keep that on the DL. We don't want to air out your business. What's Forrest Gump's password? One Forrest. Yo. What's up, Kiki? Welcome back. One Forrest, one. Have I ever seen My Name is Earl? I have. I like My Name is Earl. It's a great show. Thought it was chocolate, Kiki. I'd say I'm pretty good. Yo, RJ, you'll have to teach me. Like, me and my girlfriend understand the basics, obviously, and like some of the strategy behind it. You know, like the hitting on soft whatevers and all that shit. Like, we kind of are starting to grasp those, the secondary, but man, it's so hard. Oh, angry, bro. I'm on top of that, man. You have no idea how many hundreds of thousands of points I got. Angry, I've hustled hard in those. They have like 10 games. MGM, they have like all these different games that feed into that. And I just have held off. I just stopped putting too much into it because I have like hundreds of thousands of points. So I'm just going to get a couple of comp nights at the Luxor or something like that, you know. But Angry, you and I are simpatico. Me and RJ and me and Angry both, like, I'm like, yo, we're on the same level. Have I tried Terraria? I have played it. I have not played it actively lately. I'm not good at it. It's one of those, my relationship with video games too. By the way, when you asked me, Brayden, what video games I play, I forgot to mention I love Fallout. I really love Bethesda. Skyrim's great. But a lot of those games, like, I go through periods, like, I played Fallout 76 and, like, paid for the membership for, like, 6 months and played the shit out of it and got to, like, level 100 and whatever. And then I haven't touched it in another 6 months. Same with Fallout. I played it a lot, and then, you know, at a certain point, I just have to be in the right mindset, you know, like, sometimes, like, you just need to be in that headspace, and sometimes I'm just not. You get a million comp points. That's amazing, bro. Hell yeah, let's use those comp points. Let's go to the Luxor. Let's get drinks and just fucking enjoy life for a little bit, you know? Joe Master says I work for NASA. I'm a certified Navy plane captain. I don't mind sharing this. Hell yeah, bro. That's crazy. Spelling ain't it. Yo, that's cool, man. Salute to Bing Bong. I think I knew something about that, but I don't think I knew that you were a captain. That's fucking cool. And that your name is Mr. Bing Bong. That's really funny. 1 million comp points is crazy. I have a rocket license? My Name is Earl is going to come back. Are you being serious, Brayden? That's huge. Is it going to still be Jason Lee? Same wavelength, 100%. He's like, all right, Joe, that's kind of far to fit. I get to fly to the moon. Okay, Joe. If we do Vegas, we'll have some Mr. Beast burger. Isn't that a ghost kitchen? I thought that Mr. Beast burger was just like in the back room of like Mexican restaurants that were selling on DoorDash. Like I watched some documentary and they were talking about how like Mr. Beast burger is like a ghost kitchen and that it's just located in like a Mexican restaurant or a Chinese restaurant will like just sublease their own restaurant and grill and cook, and they just cook burgers, like they're really simple burgers. I'll eat any burger. I don't care if Mr. Beast made it. I don't care if there's a lot of jokes I want to make and I'm not going to because I think that that's not the right place. Yes, thank you for your service. We were talking about that yesterday, man, where it's like I'm heavily critical of the military industrial complex and the budgets and all that stuff, but I'm also not dumb enough to just be a fucking asshole to people that join the military. You know what I mean? Like, there are some people that are like, you know, it's like the same energy of people who came back from Vietnam and then people were like coming at them, and it's like, bro, like, okay, I get it, you don't like the military, but those are real human beings who like either were forced into it, especially in the draft. That's what I couldn't understand. We're like, why did you go to Vietnam? I was like, dude, I had to. I fucking had to. And people who join, I was like, dude, I don't know. I just don't. I don't like to. I'm very supportive of many progressive causes, but I do not like to oversimplify extremely complicated and nuanced issues of race, economy, politics, like gender, everything. I think I hate slogans that come to like represent an entire movement, because it's just like, man, what are you talking? I don't know. I'm not getting political or anything, but I just like, dude, are the Mr. Beast burgers, are those those like where they smash them really thin? What do you call a pig who practices karate? I'm not sure Mr. Beast meat is cow. A pork chop. A pork chop. Laugh out loud. You don't want to be on that loud. Isn't it going now? Mr. Beast is AI videos. It's a ghost kitchen, but the freaking burger is amazing. And a bunch of clickbaiting. But he started when YouTube started, so he was one of the ones YouTube promoted to make it a better platform. He has junk chocolate. There are few more. What's up, Maria? Welcome. You know, I've hated a couple times on Mr. Beast, and I've kind of decided it was a waste of energy because he's not like a evil person necessarily, or I don't know him, and whatever, and I don't really care. But I did see I did see some interview he did many years ago about his chocolate, and he was like, there's no innovation in the chocolate industry. And I got so mad on behalf of Nestle and Mars, because I'm like, have you been to the gas station? Have you seen the 40 different types of Kit Kat bars? Like, there's been a lot of things that have been like maybe stagnant in my life, or there hasn't been the growth that I would have hoped to see in social issues or the world or whatever, the economy. But like when it comes to candy technology, we have it better than we've ever had. There's 1,000 different flavors of Oreos, bro. The chips through the roof. The snack industry is killing it. I think that they deserve all the flowers. And for Mr. Beast to come in and say, "Oh, I wanted to carve up my own space," dude, you flipped Reese's peanut butter cups over. Give me a break. You inverted them. They're no better. You're not innovating. You're copying. And he's whatever. He's philanthropic. He's entertaining. I get it. But like to come in and say to chocolate companies, you guys aren't doing enough. Here's my idea. A chocolate bar with almonds. Like, no, there's no innovation. Leave it to the professionals. And I say that this stream is not sponsored by Nestle or Mars, but I'm not down with Nestle's whole water thing. Stay away from Lake Michigan, please. That's our water. It's the people's water. But chocolate, you're killing it. The snack industry, you're killing it. Frito-Lays, Jay's, yo, everybody, I'm proud of you. Sorry, I was not reading the chat. I appreciate your outlook on military folk. Oh, thank you, Bing. And I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I appreciate that. At a Comic-Con, Jamie Presley said, if the Malcolm in the Middle reboot does good, my name is Earl will return. That would be awesome, Brayden. Grabs sign, starts marching. What do we want? Free tatas now. I mean, I do support the free tata movement. I'm not hating it. It's facts. The burgers are huge. Not a smash burger, though. Yo, there's a place here in town. If you guys are ever in Wisconsin, go to Kopp's. Kopps. Best burgers around. He has to donate his chocolate for people to eat it. Easy dog, you making me hungry again. I know, I haven't eaten anything yet. And my girlfriend's gonna be so mad. She's gonna be like, you idiot. It's all good. I would love for our channels to just be successful. Amen, brother. But the jet fuel in Lake Michigan gives such a distinctive flavor. I know. It's funny, too, because in Milwaukee, we have some of the cleanest, because of our cryptosporidium outbreak that we had like 20 years ago when I was in elementary school. We have some of the cleanest water in the nation, which is crazy. We also have we're the drunkest city in the nation as well. Have you heard Click Clack Symphony by Ray and Hans Zimmer? What's up, Michael Free? I have not heard that. That sounds amazing. I love Hans Zimmer. Who's Ray? R-A-Y-E. Yeah, I found you again. What's up, Victoria? Welcome back. Do you think you could use real lava for a lava lamp? Shut up, Brayden. Shout out to Brayden. That's a ridiculous question, and I love it, and I appreciate it. You absolute goofball. You goon. What's a goon to a goblin? No, that sounds amazing, Michael. I will check that out. I'll put that on the list. Click Clack Symphony. I have a whole list here in my notepad that are all songs and music that I need to check out. And I'm going to do a whole stream where I'm going to go through that list. We're going to listen to all this stuff. And I'll make it non-monetized because I'm going to have to delete it right away. But we'll do a whole stream. We sit on the Edwards Aquifer where the Ozarks water is from. Our tap is like bottled water. No shit. That's crazy. Yeah, that's one thing, like fresh water is a big deal. And there's not as many freshwater lakes and sources. I'm very protective of our Great Lakes. I think that they're a very special and unique thing in the United States and that we share with our Canadian neighbors, and I think it's even if it's not like what it used to be, you know, it used to be super important to the economy and all this stuff. It's still important, but you know, it's changed, but I just think there's something special. Should be cared for. What's up, Zach? Also, Nightingale Lane by Ray is great. Yeah, shout out to Michael for you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please click the thumbs up. Make sure you have gift memberships turned on. You don't have to pay for a membership if you don't have the money. No worries. They are 99 cents a month. But we have a lot of homies that gift memberships every month. So if you don't have that, please turn that on. That goes to anybody who's gray. What's up, Gotti? What's the machine above the black keyboard? That's my beat machine. That's a MPC Live that I have. My MPC Live 2. I was earlier. I was streaming and playing piano from my phone, and sometimes I play with my beat machine along with the piano. Sometimes I bring it over. Actually, I should bring that over here, huh? It's kind of tight. That's kind of dope. Get it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out. Shout out. Shout out to Zach. How you doing? How you feeling, Zach? Victoria said, I'm just cleaning my room. I figured I'd watch your live while I clean my room. Shout out to Victoria Oxford. Should you rather never speak again or never hear again? Never speak. Kiki, I would love to be able to hear. Planes going to Chicago literally drop jet fuel into them when having to do an emergency landing. I hate that. I hate that. I don't like that one bit, Angry Otter. I wish there was something I could do about it. Unfortunately, I think anything that I could do about it, I never would because it's illegal, probably. So, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why did they call it hamburger instead of meat burger if there's no ham? Apparently, the greatest. I have no idea. Give water to 30 million Americans. Yeah, Great Lakes or Lake Michigan is very important to me. Lived on it my whole life. What's the black box with the blue lit up screen? Right, this one? I can feel this one. Bet. Doing good, brother. Thanks for asking. How's your day going? Zach, it's good. It's been a great day. Just I woke up a little late. I streamed till like 4 in the morning yesterday. We had a crazy stream yesterday. The homie White Lotus donated $500 in super chats last night. So I stayed up till like 4 in the morning because I was so freaking amped up. And then I slept till like noon. What mics am I using? So this is an SM57, the one that I'm talking into now. And then this one that you're hearing now is an SM7B, an SM7DB with a preamp, the cloud lifter built in. It's the newer one. And it's going through my TC Helicon Voice Live Touch 2, which is where the auto-tune effect is coming from. And that's going into my interface. And then I also have a Sennheiser 416 that I use occasionally. And those are my main microphones that I use here on the stream. I also have a couple other because I'm a location sound mixer for television and for film. And so I have a lot of different microphones, a lot of shotgun mics that I use for that. Some hypercardioids and such. Low Flit, I used to live in Caro, Michigan, about 30 minutes from Flint. You can literally light your taps on fire. That's crazy. I do think in Milwaukee, I think it did used to be bad before the cryptosporidium thing, but now it's like we have some of the cleanest water here. Yeah. Jet fuel is so toxic. Jet fuel melts steel beams too, guys. Yeah, that pisses me off, Angry. It makes me upset. Because it's like such an important part of the thing. This one, the blue is the TC Helicon Voice Live Touch. And I mainly use it for my auto tune. It has a bunch of built-in effects, has a built-in loop, like a loop pedal thing, has built-in reverb, all kinds of different effects. I tend to use effects within Ableton only, just for no reason in particular other than I don't care. Yeah, what's up, Trail Wolf? Welcome, homie. How you doing, brother? Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat here. Shout out to Kane44 as well. In order to get donations and stuff, do you have to get a channel with no copyright strikes? Because all mine do. I play back. Actually, yes. You have to make sure that like you probably are gonna need to delete. You should just delete. In my experience, you do not want to have. You will get demonetized. You will not be eligible, and you also like the algorithm will stop pushing you as much. Especially if you start going off mobile and start going through like a computer program, a third-party program like OBS or Streamlabs, the algorithm will also like push you down. But yeah, you do not want to have copyright strikes if you're going live. Do they have methane? No one on the keyboard. Gift membership? No. You just need to have it turned on. YouTube doesn't block for copyright. Wait. Oh no, I think Zach is talking about like super chats and stuff like that. No, that was Thermite on those steel girders. Hey, need shower music. Hit it. Here, hold on. Let me load this. I'm gonna put this song into the. I probably should do a stereo output, but I'm just gonna do a mono one. Thank you for the gift, Mr. Bing Bong. Mr. Otter, I mean for my own channel, do I have to start a new one? I heard Iga say he has to delete the live of him listening to music. It looks like you're on the 3rd or 4th floor. I mean, I'm up here, Victoria. If the Great Lakes are just lakes with lots of water, would the Great Bear Lake and the Great Slave Lake be the Great Lakes 2.0? It depends how much water is in them. What the dude said. 6 and 6. It's right under the red keyboard you used to play. Yeah, this thing. This is the TC Helicon voice live. So delete all my lives or start new channel. I would say delete the lives. I mean, truthfully, if you make sure if you really like them, if they actually mean something to you, which is totally understandable, I would suggest just downloading them if you have enough space, or pick out some ones that you like. But also, like, don't worry too much about letting those go. You know, like, especially if they're not serving the channel, and not in terms of the content, but if there are copyright strikes. But also, you should be able to go into YouTube Studio, the app YouTube Studio, and it will tell you if you have copyright strikes. You can, it does an automatic thing, that can be very tedious, but it'll automatically detect where there's a copyright strike, and it gives you the option to trim it out. It will automatically take it out. So they do give you the option in YouTube Studio to edit. They'll edit it for you. They'll say, we found where we don't like this. Now, for me, that only happens occasionally. Occasionally, I'll use a sample or something, and it will trigger somebody else's use that sample, and it'll say like, hey, for these 40 seconds, you were playing this sample pack, and you need to delete this, and it'll delete the 40 seconds. But like the other day when I was sampling off of records for like an hour or two, I had like 20 copyright strikes, and then I had to click, and it had 20 different times to delete all this stuff. So it's not necessarily worth it. Okay, I'm playing music. I'm sorry. Bing, I appreciate you. This is kind of a... Nobody can see the NPC though, huh? Hey, I don't I mean, what if I know why? I don't wanna mini ride. All right, we're gonna start a new song with this beat here. Baby Shark. Shout out to Bing Bong. I've been making music reaction channels react to Tyler Reed. I'm gonna make him trend. Wait, who's Tyler Reed? Okay, my computer was acting up. I must have missed what you said. No worries, Joe. I appreciate you, man. Sorry I missed all this chat. I would recommend new channel because the labels will already have flagged you on the existing one. Huh. That might be true. I have found that usually, like, if you delete it in the back end, that I noticed that when I had a bunch of copyright strikes, like, I would not get any engagement on my live streams at all. And then, but it also, I was going through a lot of different, like, I was struggling with the settings in OBS in terms of, like, how to get a good stream going and blah, blah, blah. So, and also that Angry makes a good point where it's like, also, like, Zach, I'm not saying like let me just look at your channel again. You do have 270 subs, and so you don't want to necessarily abandon that. That's pretty good, an amount of growth. So what I would recommend is, first, before you do, go through. You can very easily, in the analytics tab in YouTube Studio, you can go through and you can see which ones have copyright strikes. You can organize them in the menu to be, and you can go through it. And I would just say try to delete them, and see how much that takes off your channel, because you won't lose the subscribers. You maybe keep the ones that have big views. Like, if you have a video that has copyright strikes, but it has like 20,000 views or something, then I would suggest going through that. And even if it takes a little bit of time, trim out every single copyright material until the video is compliant again, because it will remonetize it. That's been the biggest clue to me, is that if there's copyright strikes, it gets demonetized, and it says it very clearly in YouTube Studios. It says this is only partially monetized or not monetized at all. It either has a yellow like X or a red X, and then not a green money symbol. But you also don't have to deal with that because you're not monetized. So you really just got to worry about the algorithm pushing your lives and stuff. So, last joke, since I have to go. Why are pirates called pirates? They just are. Absolutely, Zach. And I appreciate your music. Yo, shout out to Bing Bong. Salute, my good sir. Now I see why he's always doing the salute as well. My grandfather flew reconnaissance in the World War II, in the Second World War. And I do think that I picked up some, like I call people sir a lot. My dad also did this. We always used it as a term of respect, and also we salute a lot, and I was like, oh, it makes perfect sense. Loafla looks good in green, don't you think? Hell yeah. The Great Lakes has 5,000. Wow. Shout out to Bowen, Baby Shark. Favorite chord. I'm partial to the key of F minor. Tyler Reed is my favorite indie band and the intro outro of my film. Oh, I think you've mentioned them before. Okay, I see. Thanks. I have to worry about that when I get to 1,000 subs. Yeah. And also, like, to get to YouTube Partner, you got to get 1,000 subs, and you got to get 4,000 watch hours or 1 million views on a short, which is crazy. The watch hours thing is gettable. Okay, we're gonna record this, right? What is the tempo we got here? What a surprise! It's 120. Oh, okay, never mind. Yo, shout out to Kiki. Everyone looks in good. Yo, shout out to Angry. That's so cool. Grandpa was a Chad. My grandpa was awesome. Let's go, let's go. Let's see who gets it. Yo, make sure if you're a gray name in the chat, make sure you got gift memberships turned on so you can receive 500 subs now allow for super chats, 1,000 for monetization. No way, I didn't know that. That's cool. I'm glad they changed that. Yeah, it didn't go through yet. Although, Angry, I meant to send you a thing yesterday. That like Angry Otter yesterday gifted 20 memberships, and none of them went through, and then he had to log off. And then I streamed for another like 3 hours after that, and they all started coming through at like different times. It would just be in the middle of the chat, and then suddenly somebody would get it. So, yo, dude, Wayne, right? Yo, shout out to Wayne. It's a win for all of us, bro. It's like, dude, I couldn't have gotten that without all of you guys supporting me as well. So obviously huge W to White Lotus, but I'd say it's a win for the channel. Yo, it's crazy. How are you feeling, Wayne? How you doing, brother? I got really emotional. I'm really bad with taking, like, I don't understand. There is one person who can receive a gift membership. Huge shout out to Angry Otter for the gift membership, so I appreciate you. My watch this morning, my jaw was on. Yeah, man. I mean, and he hit me with a 1, 2, 3 punch. So he donated $100, and I was blown away. You know what I mean? $100 is already an insane thing. And then he dropped 200, and I was like, "This is like it's wild." And there's a part of me where I was like, "Oh shit, am I talking about it too much?" You know, like I worry that I'm like, I don't want people to ever feel like I'm getting too big for my britches, you know. And I understand that, like, you know, true supporters of the channel are going to be happy about that. Somebody turn gift memberships on stat, please. But also, I'm like, man, that's a huge thing that deserves recognition. And I also suggest you guys, if you see a White Lotus in the chat, give him a shout out, and definitely like make sure that you subscribe. Check out his music. He's super talented. You're being appreciated the more you say. Well, and I feel like for some reason I'm like, oh, I don't want to be too like, I want to act, you know, there's a little bit of like act like you've been there, like, but it's huge. It's just I can't hide how I feel, and I don't know if I'm sorry if it makes anybody uncomfortable. I'm sorry if it comes off as braggy or whatever the fuck, but it's huge. It's wild. That's a life-changing amount of money. Like, literally, like, and it also taught me, man, it's like, dude, there was like 9 people in the chat. There was about as many people in the chat here. And it's like White Lotus is royalty. And it's like there's a certain level of like, I feel, I don't know how to put it into words. Maybe I'm a little I just like there's so many times I wanted to quit. There's so many times that I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And because there weren't enough people in the chat, there wasn't enough views or whatever the hell. I got really in my feelings about the algorithm and new people and blah blah blah. But it's like, bro, like even a small group of people that are true supporters, that means more than anything. And so like, I don't care if there's 2 people anymore. I don't care. If you're in the chat, you're a homie. I appreciate, and I'm grateful as hell. I was giggling like a school. I would say not giggling like a schoolgirl. I would say I was laughing maniacally. I was cackling like the Joker because it was like, what is going on? You know what I mean? Like the people who were in the chat last night can confirm that I was like, because it was like 1 a.m. I had just logged on as a lark because I'd gotten home from my girlfriend's house, and like, yo, I don't want it to overshadow everyone. Like, dude, people sending just simple gifts, gifting a membership, anything like that is like is just as huge to me. So I don't want to be like, oh, $1 donation or like gifted membership. Like, dude, it's all part of something even bigger. I don't know what that is exactly, other than like what we're doing here. So is big hockey is just a dude thing. I get it. I wish I was there. This is just the beginning. You're gonna be huge, mate. Well, and it's like again, it's like what even is huge. Like I'm okay with if it's just like kind of like this. I'm happy with that because we can use this to push the music. The whole point is the music. It's not really me. Like I bring something to the table, no doubt. I like sharing and I like entertaining or whatever the fuck. But like it's there's something. This is about the music almost. That's what's kind of the whole impetus of this whole thing. So it does start to be like we don't need a huge community. I don't need to be famous, and we can still get millions of plays on these songs, and we can grow this thing organically in a way that is not like that is true to myself. I don't want to be famous. I just want people to hear my music, and I want to affect positive change on the world, and I'd like to make a movie or two myself. And also buy a house, have a happy life, spread love. I also would love to have like enough money to start my own nonprofit and really have an impact on society. That's like, I don't know. Philanthropy is obviously also the goal. Buying property is the goal. Spreading love is the goal, or whatever, but not gonna lie, a small part of me was like, damn, I can't top. Yo, but it's not about, yeah, dude, like, I don't want people to feel like I'm like, man, a buck helps. I have been honest on here about like, oh, I'm massively in debt. So I'm like, I don't want you to think where I'm like, man, I'm rich as fuck. No, I'm like, dude, I'm clawing my way out of a deep hole of credit card debt. And that's just me being real with y'all. And I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I also don't want people to get it twisted about like what the money is doing. Like it's helping me fix my life and get my business back. It's suffered since COVID. Like truthfully, and I've been struggling. And also like, I don't know, it's just like the world, you know? But we're here. I've been putting money into the music for a long time. I've been putting money into I've spent so much time on it. So there's a little bit of like, I don't want to say I deserve it, but I'm like, there's something about like, I'm not doing fuck shit with it. You know what I mean? I'm not like I don't want to buy sports cars. I would like to buy property, but I don't want to buy mansions. I don't want to be like I don't want to be Logan Paul. I want to be richer than Logan Paul, and I want to live more humbly than Logan Paul. No, Jake Paul we don't touch. Jake Paul's a great guy, but Logan he's my target. Wait. My bank keeps telling me that YouTube may have double charged you. Wait, for real? And it's all your fault? We should play Dead by Daylight? Hell yeah. Yo, Wayne, don't underestimate, like, just being in the chat means something to me. Being a part of the membership, listening to my music, and maybe when I have, like, a pre-save campaign or when I release stuff, that if you guys can help me there, like, that's all I ask. That's all I've ever wanted. I didn't do this to get super chats. I didn't do this to get money, really. I did this so I thought maybe money will come if I can get people to listen to my music. That's like the true, like, I was like, sure, I want to make YouTube partner, but I didn't even know what a super chat was, you know? I didn't know any of this shit. What's up, Cookie? Yo, shout out to Cookie. That is also true. That my one vice is crumble cookies and Panda Express. And I'm sorry for that. And also cheese. Angry, I'm sorry about that, bro. I'm back on Earth from the Provi Uzeblian. Shout out to Clomis. Clomis Knobtod, the craziest name. Because I keep doing 99-cent charges over and over. I'm really sorry, bro. Make Iga famous for real. Yo, Zach, thank you. But also, please don't wish that on me. I don't want to be famous. I want to like be under. I want to be. I don't. I don't love the idea of everyone looking at me, and I know that that's weird to say as I'm trying to stream to people, but I hope you got this, Cookie. Yo, shout out to Cookie. Cookie's a homie, friend of the channel. He's been growing his channel huge by doing Stranger Thing edits. We're proud of Cookie. We appreciate you. We love you. Stay up. Stay positive. Say hi to your parents. Cookie's parents. I appreciate them letting him be a part of the YouTube community. Wayne Bouchard is all good. What's everyone eating for dinner? I have been locally famous. Don't recommend it. Yes, I have. Dude, that's a big thing in my town. I think that's in every city too, of where like there is a certain level of local fame that you can get. And some people love it. They eat that shit up. It becomes their whole identity. And then they never leave the town and they never do anything about it. It's not worth it. There's a level of like celebrity that is deserved, you know, like I think to a certain extent you deserve it, Angry, because like you have accomplishments, your family has done things, you're like you're very you know, you're Hollywood adjacent and stuff, and so there's a certain level of like that at least there's like there are bartenders that are like famous in town just because they all drink, you know, like there's a certain level of local fame that I think is well deserved and should be leveraged into bigger stuff. But Hamburger Helper, yo, nobody ever hate on Hamburger Helper in this chat, just so everyone's aware. In this chat, we love fancy food. We love like froofy, like expensive stuff. We have expensive tastes, but we also are humble, and we are but humans on this earth. And if you can't enjoy a good burger or a cheap salad or something, you know, just some carrots, you know, some slices of apple, we do not discriminate here when it comes to food. Oh, that's right, Angry. Dude, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's going to happen. That's part of the reason where I'm like, I have seriously considered, because of my desire to have an impact on the community and to try and spread my whatever ideas and my viewpoints, I have seriously considered running for office. And that might be funny to some people, but I've really thought about it. I've also considered, and I'm still considering, starting my own super PAC to do my own political commercials. But that's a whole can of worms too. But I'm not sure. Going into the streaming thing, I knew that there were going to be a lot of people, and I might have to like deal with differing personalities and all this kind of stuff. And I was concerned about it, and still I'm like dealing with how to deal with that. I'm not sure I can deal with the level of scrutiny and hate and vitriol that exists within politics. I don't know if I can navigate it and be able to move with the positivity and the light that I need to. I don't know if I could hold it up. And maybe I'll find that, and maybe I'll change my mind. I also like, I have posted too many things on the internet. Celery and a boatload of ranch. Yes, Mad Loco and I are simpatico. Sent a DM. Word, I'll check it, Mr. Bing Bong. Oh. I won't worry too much about it, Bing. Here, Bing, give me a second. I'll Google Michael Phelps' new Confederate Party. Uh-oh. Is bad stuff gonna come up? Like, I can't find. I don't. I can't find anything. What? I was famous on an island as a kid. Oh no, wait, that sounds scary, bro. Ballotopia comes up, but not the Express News article anymore. I found a political with that name, but to take the Confederate flag down from state offices. That's awesome. Yeah, no, a bunch of weird stuff came up that is about some guy or some restaurateur who's not you, pleading guilty to. That's crazy. That's awesome, dude. That's so cool. Okay. So many racists donate to support commercials against their own flag. That's so funny, dude. That's incredible. I did not know that. I don't think you ever told me that. Dude, that's you're a fucking hero, bro. That's cool as hell. Yo, I already liked you, Angry. I already liked you a lot, brother. But now, man, that's legendary, dude. That's like talk about affecting change. Talk about having a positive impact on your community. That's cool as hell, dude. That's cool as hell. Oh, man. Oh, that's brilliant. That's so funny. Yo, we're at, how many likes do we got? We're 29. Yo, can we get to, are we at 30? Did we break 30? Because sometimes it doesn't show me the right numbers, but. Funny DM now. Oh, I missed it. Mr. Big Fuck. That's so funny. Bing sent me a very funny selfie. Yo, I appreciate the hell out of each and every one of you guys. You guys are an amazing group of people. I just want you to know, like, and you guys are like really entertaining to have in the chat. I feel very lucky. I'm like, I like see other people's streamers, I like their chats, and I'm like, man, like, you guys are like real people with like feelings and emotions and trying to figure shit out. And you like talk and communicate, and then like I see other people's chats and it's just like people sending emojis. I'm like, That's lame. I do not. I would rather have 8 people that are talking about like the political campaigns they ran and like the health issues that they're dealing with, or the like all the mental problems that they're having, or the music that they like and all that shit. Like, I'd rather have 10 people like that than have 40,000 people in my chat just sending super chats and emojis and stuff. Like, I like the genuine community here. I don't think there is anything wrong with people who don't understand science to want to keep their traditions intact. One of those being a color scheme. Yeah, man, I do think that it's like that's what freedom is, right? Freedom is being like, yo, as long as you're not hurting anyone and you're not hurting like either directly or even indirectly hurting anyone, as long as you're not hurting the environment, as long as you're not causing like real problems, yo, live with love. Do your thing. I know very little about anything. And so, like, when it comes to ignorance on gender or race or sexuality or religion or any issues that are controversial that people have very strong opinions, I'm like, bro, like, freedom, man. That's the thing about America that I think is supposed to be the whole thing. Freedom. You're supposed to be able to do what you want. If you're not hurting anybody, enjoy your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I'm all about, and that is the part of America that I can get down with. Obviously, I have issues with my country, no doubt. I'm not trying to just be a patriotic young boy, but it is what it is. I'm proud of the accomplishments that we've made. I'm ashamed of the mistakes we've made, but I'm proud of a lot of the people here, and I'm angry at a lot of the people here. It is the true human experience, and I have nothing but respect for this country, as well as every country across this globe. Oneness to all. I went on my PC, and there wasn't an option to activate the ability to receive gift. So when you click that join button, it doesn't pop up on you click the join button, and then there's the 3 little white dots at the top right of that window. That's where it should be, Med Logo. That's where I don't have the option here on my channel to do that, but I've seen it on others. That's weird. I don't know why it would be like that, Med. I'm so sorry, bro. Huh? What is it? What does it say? Like, when I click it, because it's my own membership, it says learn more about memberships, report video, and report perks. Does that pop up for you as well? You could put links in your bios to worthy supporters' YouTube channels, like a link to White Lotus's channel on your channel. But that's a good idea, bro. Or like, like I've seen people have like on Spotify, like you can have like it says like related artists or like similar artists. Like, are you allowed to like? I wish I could have a place where I could be like, my YouTube family. I mean, Wayne, that is one thing that I do. I have started and I never finished. Is a Spotify playlist. Yeah, what you just said is what shows on my side. Weird, man. I don't know why that is, dude. I'm sorry, man. We don't control the YouTubes. They're crazy animal all their own. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I wish I could, but I think that's why my solution is to try and make at least a Spotify playlist of all the artists who submit stuff, and I'll just choose. So like White Lotus and Rhea, and there's a bunch of artists that come through that I would like to feature their music. All that you have to have is like a song on Spotify, and I will promote it. Also, just a reminder to anybody in the chat, if you want free music, go to my Bandcamp. Go to my Bandcamp. This one time at 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 Bandcamp. I went to it. This one time at Bandcamp. This one time at Bandcamp. This one time at Bandcamp.
This one time at band camp. This one time at band camp. At band.
Could just put a little spot in the bio for supporters channels with links under. I'm not against that, but it does only give me a certain number of places I can put links. I'll look into that though. That's a good idea, Wayne. And not just for music, but just for like the channels, because I should hook everybody who's been hooking me up. Going back to sleep, LOL. Adios for now. Yo, shout out to Mad Local, man. I'm sorry about the gift memberships, dude. I'll look into that. I'll see. We'll see what we can find out. We'll figure out a way to get Mad Local one.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Rap, what up?
Ooh, yeah. US, oh, yeah. I don't let so. We got nothing left on me.
My hamburger helper is done. Time to eat. Until next time. What's good, man? I have a free minute. Yo, shout out to Rap. Wayne Bouchard, salute. I appreciate you, my homie. Rap.
The legend. Rap. Legend.
Yo, I meant to, way earlier in the stream, RJ had put in some dope lyrics and I wanted to rap them. And now I can't find them because they're too high up in the chat. But shout out to RJ. I think he went to get some food, but I just was looking for his lyrics because he said some stuff.
We ain't gotta cry. Don't make me say that I don't wanna. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. We gotta die. We gotta somebody.
Rap. I don't know if you heard, but we had a $500 donation yesterday. Somebody sent $500 in super chats. I just got the notification of your super chat story just now, dude. Instagram, I'm telling you, Mark Zuckerberg is trying to hurt me. Rap. Mark Zuckerberg does not care about me. He's made that perfectly clear, and I don't appreciate it.
Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't care about me. Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, what a fucker, that dude doesn't care about me. Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, he doesn't care about me. I'm about me. Why doesn't Mark Zuckerberg care about me? Why does he care about me? Why does he care about me? Mark Zuckerberg, why doesn't he care about me? Why doesn't he care about me, guys? Zuckerberg don't care about me. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg don't care. Mark Zuckerberg don't care about me. About me, about me. He don't care about me. Mind spinning like a wheel, can't fathom real hell. You know really how I feel, y'all. Y'all don't know, Mark don't, yeah. We ain't going down, going over there.
Yo, this song that I found on my MPC that I'd made like months ago, I'm really glad I uploaded this. Okay, guys, in the chat, I have not named this song. I'm either, should I call it Zuckerberg or where my alien friends at? Zip zap zop. Rap. Avoiding this planet at all costs. Yo, shout out to Tom DeLonge from Blink 182 for being part of the disclosure of UAP technology. Although, if I'm being honest, I want it to be aliens, but my experience is that every time that the U.S. government and the military has said, yeah, it might be aliens, it's always our technology. I think that we have cracked like certain forms of levitation and flight that they haven't told us about yet. So but that's just me. I do think that I do want to believe. I don't believe that we are alone in this universe. So I don't want to, and I don't have any proof that aliens don't exist. So I'm never gonna say like, that's crazy. That's what do they say in that movie Contact? It's an awful waste of space. Which has a cute little line, but I do think it's very likely that a lot of the UAP stuff is a lot of like crazy anti-gravity technology that we've been probably developing for the last 50 years. So that's my theory. You know, that's what it was back in the 50s. They were like, yeah, it might be aliens, you guys, instead of being like, no, we're working on stealth technology, and these are our experimental planes and shit. These are our space program. These are our satellites. You know, people talk about Roswell, and they're like, it was in a weather balloon. And it's like, dude, it was a satellite. It was a spy satellite. And it was probably a spy satellite from another country. I still think it's a time slip caused by the nuking of the magnetosphere. Causes ghosts/aliens, but just people in alternative time period. I mean, that goes back to what your cousin was in, kind of. The time I'm not against that, dude. As much as like there's a part of my brain that's like, well, I need proof of all that. I can see it. I can get it. I can wrap my head around it. Gotta go. Aliens ain't real cause real cause we're aliens to others. That's true. Who's to say we're not aliens, you know? Yo, shout out to Rap. I appreciate you, brother. Magnetic hover and levitation was discovered in 1912. Claims say otherwise. I stand heavy on it. Yeah, I think that there's been a lot of advancements that, I mean, you know, that's the one thing where I'm like, at least I know that like with our huge bloated military budget that some of it's going to DARPA, and I know, and I mean I don't love like the idea that it's all being used for violence, but where do you think we get all of our technology that's now out in the world? That's all military technology that just finally could be declassified and released to the general public. Like at least that's how I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit. Zuckerberg. That's that whole idea, because I think that is something Tom DeLonge was talking about, where he's saying that he felt like a lot of these UAPs were probably from like humans from the future or from another dimension, and something similar to what you were talking about, where there's something happens that you know, this is them coming back or blinking into our existence or our timeline or whatever. What is it from X-Files? I want to believe. I want to believe. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to eat some food. I need to take a little bit of break. I will be streaming tonight. So if you guys are around this evening, it shouldn't be too late. I should be before midnight. I'm thinking like 10 o'clock my time. So in about 5 or 6 hours, I'll be hopping back online. So please, if you haven't subscribed, please join. Please come through. And I appreciate everybody for hanging out. I appreciate everybody for coming through, for all the gifts, all the kind words, all the super chats. It was a great stream. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. And I hope to see you guys again later tonight, and if not, tomorrow. Shout out to Mr. Bing Bong, the homie. Shout out to Angry Auto React. Shout out to Rap, Pinter. Shout out to Wayne Bouchard, to Mad Loco, to Zach McHugh, my homie. Shout out to Lowflit. Shout out to Cookie. Shout out to Clomis. Shout out to Joe Master. RJ Radula. Shout out to everybody who has come through that I forgot. Kiki, Montage, Rhea, Void, all the people that have come through. And shout out to White Lotus for still maintaining Stream Boss status with the $500 super chat from yesterday. Thank you for everything, you guys. I love you guys. We'll do this again later this afternoon or this evening. Please get some food. Hug your loved ones. Life is short. I hope to see you guys again. Until then, keep it real. Be good. Spread love. And I'll see you soon. All right, guys? Peace out, everybody. I love you guys.